What's up, guys? The Snowman here, switching gears today with a baseball video. It's my baseball positions explained. I've done soccer, basketball, hockey positions, etc., but figured I'd knock out baseball today as there are a ton of different positions in the sport. Maybe you're just starting to play baseball yourself, or maybe getting more interested in the MLB. We'll go through every position and talk about the roles and the responsibilities of each one. And this is the diagram of our 9 main positions in baseball, each position with a general area on the diamond where they spend most of their time. They also each have a numerical designation, so in order the positions are pitcher, catcher, first base, second base, third base, shortstop, left field, center field, and right field. Now let's start with the pitcher. These are some of the most important players in the game. The pitcher is primarily located on the pitching mound in the center of the baseball infield. They've got the baseball in their hands more than any other position, and each play begins with the pitcher. Their main goal is to throw pitches from the mound to the opposing batters and try to retire them or get them out. So pitchers throw the ball over or near home plate to the catcher. The opposing batter stands in the batter's box and tries to hit the baseball. Pitchers try to throw strikes, but also throw the baseball where the batter can't hit it. Typically, pitchers have a certain style or type of pitch that they've mastered. Some pitchers will try to overpower the batter with high-octane fastballs. Other pitchers use their guile and craft and throw curveballs or splitters to make batters swing and miss. Either way, good pitching is always the best defense. Pitchers also play defense around the mound when a baseball is hit. There's a lot of responsibility that comes with being a pitcher. Again, their number one duty is to keep putting up zeros on the scoreboard and last as many innings as possible. In addition to the pitcher, the position that works in tandem with them is the catcher, located just behind home plate. The catcher's chief role is to catch the baseball when the batter misses or doesn't swing at it, so they're squatting right behind the opposing batter, waiting for the pitch to arrive. The catcher usually puts their glove right where the pitcher's trying to throw to give the pitcher a good target. Sometimes catchers will give signals to the pitcher on where to pitch the ball and the type of pitch to make. Catchers also play defense around home plate and cover home plate when the ball is in play, and it's a super tough position to play. Catchers are constantly getting dirty, getting hit by foul balls. You never know where a pitch will deflect or ricochet. That's why catchers wear a ton of protective gear. It's a scrappy position for sure. Next up, I'm going to group the following 4 positions together, as there are 4 positions that make up the infield. We've got our first baseman, second baseman, shortstop, and third baseman. These 4 players are all classified as infielders, and they've got relatively similar roles. The infielders will shift around depending on the situation, but in general, the first baseman covers first base and plays just inside first. The third baseman covers third base and plays close to that base pad. The second baseman plays between first and second, usually a bit closer to second, and then the shortstop between second and third, but similarly closer to second. Both the shortstop and the second baseman share the role of covering second base depending on the situation, and all infielders have general responsibilities but also specific skill sets. Infielders want to play great defense when opposing batters hit the ball into play. They want to help the pitcher make outs either by catching pop-ups, liners, or foul balls, tagging base runners to get them out, or forcing them out by stepping on base pads while holding the baseball. Each infielder typically has particular skills that help them excel at their specific position. The first baseman needs to be able to stretch out and make catches to get force outs, as there are a lot of throws to first base during the course of a baseball game. The second baseman and shortstop need to be expert fielders, as lots of ground balls are usually hit to them. Those guys need to have lightning quick reflexes and hand-eye coordination. Same goes for the third baseman, but he also needs to have a strong throwing arm, since it's a long ways from third to first base. Third basemen make that throw a lot during a game, so you really have to be able to throw a dart on the money if you're going to play the hot corner. Finally, we have our 3 positions that make up the outfield: our left fielder, center fielder, and right fielder. These are our 3 outfielders who play deep in the field, far away from the pitcher and opposing batter. Left fielder to the left, center fielder in the middle, and right fielder to the right. The outfielders are responsible for catching fly balls as well as running down baseballs that make it through the infield. They need to be athletic and have the ability to cover a lot of ground fast. They also need to have strong arms to throw to their infield teammates. Typically, the center fielder is the fastest runner since they have more area of the field that they need to cover. Excellent hand-eye coordination is a must for outfielders as well, as they're catching a lot of balls. And one final position to mention is the designated hitter. Each team in Major League Baseball does use a DH. This is a player that doesn't have a position on the field. They don't play defense when their team is pitching, but instead they only focus on hitting. Basically, they hit in place of the pitcher since that's the only position of the main 9 that don't go up to bat. The designated hitter is the replacement for the pitcher for batting, and DHs tend to have some of the best hitting averages on the team since they don't have to worry about defense. They can just practice and work on their hitting craft all day, every day. Thanks a lot for watching my Baseball Positions Explained video. If you enjoyed it, please give me a thumbs up. If you have any questions, please leave a comment. If you want more sports content and new videos every week, subscribe to the Snowman Sports Media. I'll be back very soon. Cheers!